गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Saram, everyone. Wishing you all a happy Avatar Declaration Day. A quick introduction to our program. We will start off with a kids medley, and afterwards we will go into a panel discussion, introducing all the members, and then they will answer a couple of questions on certain topics. Then we will move on to a ladies medley, and after that we will go into a skit made by the men's of the Sai Center, and go into a men's medley, and then we will end and close the activities for the day. Thank you.
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा जगदोधारिणी
जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा जगदोधारिणी
जगो जगो माँ जगो जगो माँ जगो जगो माँ जननी
जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जागो जागो माँ जननी
गौरी देवी रणचंडी देवी
जगदोधारिणी माँ।
राधा के नटवर लाल कन्हैया,
राधा के नटवर लाल कन्हैया।
गोकुल बाला गोपरिपाला,
गोकुल बाला गोपरिपाला,
राधा के नटवर लाल कन्हैया,
राधा के नटवर लाल कन्हैया।
नंद कुमारा रस विलोला,
नंद कुमारा रस विलोला,
मीरा के प्रभु नंदलाल कन्हैया,
मीरा के प्रभु नंदलाल कन्हैया।
साई साई स्मरण करो,
साई साई स्मरण करो,
गुरु चरण कमल ध्यान करो,
गुरु चरण कमल ध्यान करो।
साई साई स्मरण करो,
साई साई
केशव माधव भजन करो,
केशव माधव भजन करो,
सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो,
श्री सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो,
श्री सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो,
श्री सद्गुरु साई सेवा करो।
चित चोरा यशोदा के पार, नवनीत चोर गोपाल,
चित्त चोरा यशोदा के बाल, नवनीत चोर गोपाल,
गोपाल 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 गोवर्धन धर गोपाल,
गोपाल 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 गोवर्धन धर गोपाल,
गोपाल 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 गोवर्धन धर गोपाल,
गोपाल 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 गोवर्धन धर गोपाल।
आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा,
आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा।
मीरा प्रभु राधेश्याम वेणुगोपाला,
मीरा प्रभु राधेश्याम वेणुगोपाला,
आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा,
आनंद सागरा मुरलीधरा।
नंद यशोदा नंद किशोरा,
नंद यशोदा
आनंद किशोरा,
जय जय गोकुल बाला जय वेणुगोपाला,
जय जय गोकुल बाला जय वेणुगोपाला,
जय जय गोकुल बाला जय साई गोपाला,
जय जय गोकुल बाला जय साई गोपाला।
वाहना नारायण,
गरुड़
वाहना नारायण,
हे शीर्ष शयना नारायण,
हे शेष शयना नारायण,
गरुड वाहना नारायण,
गरुड वाहना नारायण,
श्री लक्ष्मी रमण नारायण,
श्री
गिरिजा मनोरमणा
जय गंगा जटाधर गौरी शंकर गिरिजा मनोरमणा
जय मृत्युंजय महादेव महेश्वर मंगल शुभ चरणा
जय मृत्युंजय महादेव महेश्वर मंगल शुभ चरणा
नंदी वाहना नागभूषणा
नंदी वाहना नागभूषणा
निरुपम गुण सदना
निरुपम गुण सदना
नटन मनोहर नीलकंठ साई
नटन मनोहर नीलकंठ साई
नीरजदल नयना
नीरजदल नयना
नीरजदल नयना
नीरजदल नयना
गोविंद कृष्ण जय गोपाल कृष्ण जय गोपाल बाल बाल राधा कृष्ण जय
गोविंद कृष्ण जय गोपाल कृष्ण जय
गोपाल बाल
बाल राधा कृष्ण जय
कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण 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 जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण 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 जय माला हारी प्यारी माई मीरा मन विहारी मदन मोहन मुरली धारी कृष्ण जय
गोपिका माल हारी प्यारी माय मीर मन विहारी मदन मोहन मुरलीधारी कृष्ण जय
कृष्ण जय
रामा कृष्ण जय
राधा कृष्ण जय बाला कृष्ण 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 जय
कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण जय कृष्ण 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 जय
सिद्धिरूपाय योगेश्वराय नमो
कालातीताय सिद्धिरूपाय योगेश्वराय नमो जगद्पिताय
विश्वरूपाय जगदिताय विश्वरूपाय साईश्वराय नमो साईश्वराय नमो शिवाय शिवाय नमो ॐ नमः 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 शिवाय शिवाय नमो नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ॐ 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 नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो
ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो
ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो
ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो
शिवाय शिवाय नमो
सिद्धिरूपाय योगेश्वराय नमो.
That was an amazing medley by our dear Swami students. Now, next up, I will introduce Rajashri Aunty to then introduce the panel members of the next discussion.
Sairam everyone. Next is a very enlightening panel discussion, and this is something that our Mangla auntie, dear Mangla auntie, put together based on reflections. These are reflections that were excerpts from Sri Sathya Sai Speaks and Satyam Shivam Sundaram. So the idea here, this panel discussion, is to delve deeper into Swami's avatarhood declaration and also our dear Swami's message. And we are blessed to have this distinguished panel of devotees ranging from different generations. You know, it's not one age group, we have various age groups. And they will share with us collectively what their thoughts, what their experiences, their insights on Swami's messages. So leading our discussion, like I said, is our wonderful anchor, Mangla auntie, who will guide the conversation and pose thought-provoking questions to our panelists. So let me start by introducing our panelists. And first is, there he is Narayan Reddy uncle. So our dear Narayan Reddy uncle is from the Tirupati area. He completed a little bit of information about him. He completed his MBBS and MD in India and moved to US in the year 1974. And then once in US, he got trained both in internal medicine as well as pulmonary medicine. He practiced then, the fun fact is that he went to West Virginia, he lived there for 25 years and he practiced there. And once he finished his 25th year, then he was working for the Veterans Administration for 13 more years. And then once he retired, he moved down to Virginia, and we were blessed that he joined our Sai Center, and he's been visiting our Sai Center since then. So when did he move into Swami's fold? He moved into Swami's fold in the year 1990, and the same year he was blessed with Swami's Divine Darshan. Since 1995 to 2010, for almost 15 long years, every time he visited India, he would serve in Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, Puttaparthi. So he went there and gave his very valuable time to the people there. And in addition to that, in 2005, he also graced in Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, our hospital, Swami's Hospital in Bangalore, where he actually taught critical care medicine and ventilator management at ICU and CCU settings. So fun fact about him is that he gets great joy in reading and reflecting on Swami's messages, as well as Bhagavad Gita. And we have all come across that, right? He has told us so many, his understanding of Gita he has shared with us many times during satsangs, and he also enjoys reading other spiritual texts. He likes to take walks. Whenever he can, he goes on a walk, and he loves to spend time in contemplating of the divine. Thank you, Uncle, for being one of our panelists. We are truly honored. The second panelist is our dear sister Padma. Padma Anand, please come. So Swami entered her life through her parents, like most of us, right? Who were and in fact, sister Padma and her parents were part of the Shirdi Sai satsangs, and that's when they learnt about Sathya Sai Samitis in Chennai. She had studied in Swami school in Anantapur, and she completed a bachelor's degree there. When she was there, she was actively involved in Samiti, Seva and Bhajans. Since the grade of 11th, she has been involved in all of that, and she feels deeply blessed to be part of our center. And another fun fact about her is that guess what? She was our very first education coordinator for Loudoun Sai Center. Another secret is that she loves to hike and she loves to cook whenever she finds time. Thank you, Padma, Sister Padma, for being one of our panelists. All right. So we have one from men's and ladies. Now again switching to the men's. The third panelist is our dear brother, Ravindra. So Ravindra works at NIH as a computer engineer, and he's been working there for the last 7 years. He holds a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering, and that's from Bangalore, India. Yay! A fun fact about him is that we all know this, that you love to sing, right? So he has a keen interest in music, and he loves gardening. We know he's a green guy, right? And he enjoys singing classical music and bhajans. His guiding principle in life, this is beautiful, is to leave the world in a better condition than he received it. Wonderful. Thank you, brother, for joining us. All right. Now, the fourth panelist, she's sitting there. Representing our young adults is our own Ritika Nishtala. Thank you, Ritika, for joining us. So Ritika graduated, most of you already know that, from UVA with a bachelor's degree in commerce and statistics, and she's working here in the DMV area in project finance. She came into Swami's fold in 2013, ever since she joined Loudoun Sai Center. And fun fact is that she loves to engage in her different musical interests. We all know how much you love harmonium, and we know that you were part of the acapella group, right? Acapella group in UVA. And she loves to play tennis and learn new languages, and she loves to spend time with her friends. Awesome. And family, of course. Thank you, Ritika, for being a panelist. All right. The fifth is our very dear Sohan. Where is he sitting? There he is. Sohan Arigella. Sohan is a senior at Lightridge High School, and he's been part of Sri Sathya Sai Center of Loudoun for over a decade. This is very important. You know what he said? Besides SSSC, I'm also interested. So SSSC is his number one interest. So besides SSSC, he's also interested in technology and innovation, and finds math and science intriguing. Wow. A fun fact about him is that when he's not immersed in reading articles and solving equations, he enjoys singing, listening to music, working out, nice, spending time with friends and family, as well as trying new cuisines and food joints. So I'm sure your mom must be making all those yummy different cuisines, right? Yeah. If not, she'll start doing it starting today. Thank you for being one of the other panelists. Last, a very warm welcome to our moderator, Mangala Auntie. A huge round of applause to her. So Swami brought her family into his fold in the 1960s. She has been incredibly fortunate to receive his darshan, sparshan, and sambhashan several times. Swami guided and blessed her with an opportunity to attend the first summer discourse in the year 1972. When she was living at Mumbai, she attended many bhajans at Dharmakshetra. After moving to US, she considers herself very lucky because there are several Sai centers around the DMV area and she got to visit all of them. She feels incredibly blessed to be part of our Sai center. Auntie, we feel incredibly blessed as well for you to be part of our center. Thank you.
Oh, there's another. No, this is. At the outlet, let us all put our hands together and pray to Swami for giving us this beautiful opportunity for being together in this wonderful center to celebrate the Avatar Declaration Day. And that too in the centennial year. Sai Ram, brothers and sisters, SSE kids, young adults, everyone, welcome today. So, our vibrant and zealous Shanti and wonderful Rajeshri came up with this idea of putting together a panel discussion. They always come with beautiful suggestions, right? So this is a unique opportunity for all our center members to reflect upon their experiences and come forth with Swami's declaration, his revelation, and what they have either experienced, heard, or read in connection to his revelation. Now, we all know that the Avatar Declaration Day means the day when Swami, as a 14-year-old in 1940, October 20th, when he was going to the school in Uravkonda, one day in the morning, he, as usual, got up and started going to the school, turned around, came back home, threw his books, and said, "Maya has left. I am going. My bhaktas are waiting." Now we all know and we have read Satyam Shivam Sundaram, right? How a 14-year-old says, "My bhaktas are waiting and I have a task." Then he went out and he sat on a rock in Sri Anjaneyalu's bungalow and started singing Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. A small group of people came together and sat in front of him and listened to the bhajans. They were the lucky ones who realized that this is not an ordinary boy. After that, in 1947, Swami wrote a letter to Brother Sesham Raju saying that he has a task to perform. So today we are going to discuss that and more. So today, we are going to discuss that and more in this panel discussion. It's going to be a 1 hour, Shanti has been kind enough to give us 1 hour for this panel discussion. But before we start, let us look at some clips of videos and hear Sri N. Kasturi narrating what Swami has spoken way back in the 40s and 50s. Shanti?
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా, త్రిగుణమిళితమైనటువంటి ఈ ప్రకృతి యందు ధర్మ క్షీణము అధర్మము ప్రబలిపోయినప్పుడల్లా అవతారం అనేటువంటిది for the protection of the virtues, for the destruction of evil doers, and for establishing righteousness on a firm footing, I incarnate from age to age. Whenever Ashanti or disharmony overwhelms the world, the Lord will incarnate in human form to establish the modes of earning peace and to re-educate the human community in the paths of peace. At the present time, strife and discord have robbed peace and unity from the family, the school, the community, the society, the villages, the cities, and the city. The arrival of the Lord is also anxiously awaited by saints and sages. Sadhus pray, and I have come. My main tasks are fostering of the Vedas and fostering of devotees. Your virtue, your self-control, your detachment, your faith, your steadfastness, these are the signs by which people read of my glory. You can lay claim to being a devotee only when you have placed yourself in my hands fully and completely, with no trace of ego. You can enjoy the bliss through the experience, the avatar. To the buddhi, the intelligence, by various means. I have to counsel, help, command, condemn, and stand by as a friend and well-wisher to all, so that they may give up evil propensities and, recognizing the straight path, tread it and reach the goal. If you accept me and say yes, I too respond and say yes, yes, yes. If you deny and say no, I also echo no. Come, examine, experience, have faith. That is the method of utilizing me. Continue your worship of your chosen God along the lines already familiar to you. Then you will find that you are coming nearer and nearer to me. For all names are mine, and all forms are mine. There is no need to change your chosen God and adopt a new one when you have seen me and heard me.
Thank you, Shanti and Prashanti, for playing that. If Swami doesn't declare his avatarhood, we wouldn't know, right? So look at this. This was in the 40s, 50s, and 60s when Swami himself says, okay, I am the avatar. Okay, you can pray to your own God, but everything comes to me. I mean, what a great revelation, right? So with that, we will start our panel discussion, and Shanti will project the, oh, there you go, okay. So, Sohan, would you like to read that?
Yeah, sure. The revelation of divinity that took place on the 20th of October 1940 is well known to many in the Sai fold. When Sathya Raju at the age of 14 declared, "I am no longer your Satya, I am Sai. Maya has gone. My bhaktas are calling me. I have work. I can't stay any longer." Excerpts from the letter written by Swami to his older brother Sesham Raju on May 25th, 1947. "I have a task to foster all mankind and ensure for all of them lives full of bliss, ananda. I have a vow to lead all who stray away from the straight path again into goodness and save them. I am attached to a work that I love, to remove the sufferings of the poor and to grant them what they lack. I have a reason to be proud, for I rescue all who worship and adore me. All right, I have my definition of devotion. I expect those who devoted to me to treat joy and grief, gain and loss with equal fortitude. This means that I will never give up those who attach themselves to me."
Thank you, Sohan. Okay, so here Swami says, I have a task to foster all mankind and ensure for all of them lives full of bliss, which is ananda. And this was said in the 40s, okay? We are now in 2025. So how can we either reflect upon our lives or, either listen or we must have read, people's experiences. So we thought we'll discuss some of these questions today. So I would like to request Brother Ravindra to give his insights on this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie. Sairam, everybody. As you all know, I'm not much of a talker, and with all the panelists here, I'm the least qualified. I'm so less qualified that even 2 or 3 sentences was said about how attached I am. I really, while coming to the center, my son was asking, "What's happening today? Why is there no SSC?" So I told him, "It is Avatarhood Declaration Day, Keshav. We're celebrating today." And I gave him complete wrong information, which I am now got to know. So I told him that Swami was 10-year-old when he did that. So today I learned that he was 14 years old when he announced that he's here to, hold on a second, sorry. Okay, so that apart, as like I said, I'm not much of a speaker, and we have 1 hour. I don't know how much I'm going to speak. I'll let the others take over. I am more a person. That's why one of the reasons I skip study circle. I don't want to talk because my experiences with Swami is so much more inside than external. I don't try to express it. I find divinity connection with Swami always only through singing. It's Sankirtana. That's what I find his company in. Even if I'm singing classical music or whatever, that's where I find my connection with Swami, not really by talking or listening to lectures. I'll tell you one funny incident whenever, because I'll start rambling now if I don't really answer the question, and I'll forget what the question actually is also. The funny incident, I'll just say it because it just came to my mind. Yugadi, I think it was Yugadi 2006. Swami is in Brindavan. So, Brindavan, I don't know how many of you have been to Brindavan. Brindavan has students. So students get the priority to sit right in front of the Swami for festivals. And the devotees are expected to assemble outside Brindavan campus in a line. And we have to pick a number. And whoever, actually, you don't get to pick a number. Whoever is in the front of the line, they get to pick a number. And they decide where you get to sit. And my good luck is always I'm in the back. I've never gotten a closer darshan. Only once or twice probably I've gotten a closer darshan of Swami. But other than that, nothing. So the reason I'm saying this is I remember Yugadi Swami is giving a speech. He's talking. What am I doing? I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And most of you know I'm not a morning person either. So what did I do? Swami is talking and I was sleeping. Right? So that is how disqualified I am to talk about Swami's teachings. But anyway, long story short, so the avatar here is saying that I am here and I have a task to do. That's actually like a statement that I cannot digest if some of us really were to make, right? So if you think about me saying, I am here, I am going to do this. So Keshav, my son, back to him, he's distracted. I'm coming. On Father's Day, he promised that I will practice tabla every day for 30 minutes. And the 30 minutes have not happened. So anyway, long story short, the essence is Swami made a statement and he stood by that every single day, every single minute and hour of his life. And he often said, my life is my message. And you know, I was talking about this with my cousin and didn't know what to say, what to mention here. I was talking to him, my cousin who lives in Germany, some of you have met, and he said, you know, you will have to take Swami from both angles. One, from the worldly angle. He did everything a worldly person would actually do. At the same time, he showed his divinity wherever necessary. I don't know how many of you know, this I got to know very recently. Swami had a driver's license. So he appeared for a driving test. Swami had a driver's license. He used to go out with his, somebody shared a photo of Swami. He used to go out to Chitravati with his friends and just, you know, like we go to beach, he would have fun with his friends, right? So much worldly at the same time, he would show divinity by manifesting things near the Chitravati. Auntie, please stop me if I'm going in a different direction, just sharing whatever I know related to Swami. So when Swami said that, you know, I have come here, I have a task to do, as we all know, and all of us connect to Swami very, very differently. Vaibhav, for example, is nodding his head. I don't know how you connect to Swami, maybe through Educare, right? For me, it's a different thing. Mangala auntie connects differently. Like Pavan, who is here, he connects to Swami in a different level, at a different, you know, with the chantings and all that. So Swami, and for example, for Keshav, I'm taking Keshav as an example again, maybe for Chinnu, when they feel excited to come to Sai Center, they connect to Swami at a different level than us. So I am nobody to question that, oh, your divinity is higher than mine. I'm nobody to question. But again, back to Swami's topic, I have a task. So you will see due course of this discussion that Swami has shown his divinity in many forms and in many places, and he has done so much to the society, may it be education, may it be healthcare, may it be related to bringing back the Vedas and the Puranas and all these things. There is one God, and that is Swami, who is actually universal God. I mean, I can say that I've seen, you know, New York. I was in, this is the first time in the US, 2008, I was there in New York. Shivratri, I went to New York. It's happening in the basement of a church. I'm sitting there, I'm thinking that, okay, the crowd is big, like 100 people, and I start singing there, Ganga Jatadhara Gauri Shankara. I didn't know what level they are all going to sing. It's New York, it's a place. You won't believe, there is a person from every religion connecting to Swami. It could be Muslim, it could be Zoroastrian. And the energy that we had in New York, I wrote a big email to my cousin saying that Swami is everywhere. He is taking care of me. This connection I could have never, ever made. I still have that email. We were just talking about it. Never ever made if it was not for Swami. You know, we go to temple, we don't feel that connected. We don't feel the brotherhood. You know, I've made lifelong connections with you all. It's only through and because of Swami and Center. That's all I want to say, Auntie.
Thank you very much, Ravindra. I know you are very, very humble, but you know, when you start singing, we all reach another realm, okay? I mean, you are talking about, I have a task to foster all mankind and, you know, give them bliss. I mean, you are part of Swami. When you sing, you give us all bliss, okay? Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, okay, you, Varsha, and the kids, okay? It's a Sai family. You all are involved in Sai activities in so many ways that brings joy to so many people here in our center. In fact, when we all come to the center every Sunday, okay, this is, believe me, this is such a vibrant center. We all get charged, okay? And that charge, just like how, our Tesla gets charged, we get charged. And that charging enough for the full week. Again, we look forward to coming on Sunday. Why? Because we find bliss here. If that is not bliss, then what is? Thank you so much. So let's go to the second panelist. Now, based on Swami's declaration, I rescue all who worship and adore me. As soon as this statement was made, whom else would I refer to but Padma here? So I'd like to ask Padma to say a few words on this one.
Sairam, thank you, Auntie. As the line goes, Swami rescues everyone who thinks of him and who surrender at his lotus feet. I just wanted to share an incident I have read about a female devotee. She hails from the state of Kerala, from a poor family background. She was very much devoted to Swami. Her husband was unwell, and some of her Sai family advised her, maybe you should go to Parthi and do the Prashanti Seva. She gave a thought about it, and she had the urge to go to do her Seva for Swami. Her family members were saying, your husband is not well. Do you think is it a right time to go, leaving him alone? But she said she wanted to go because she had the urge, and she told them, maybe if I go and do my service to Swami, Swami will take care of the problems that she has currently going on in her home. And she goes to Prashanti Nilayam, and she was given the duty to do her seva at the South Indian canteen. She goes on with her seva. One evening, after her seva is done, she lost her Mangal Sutra. She was so much worried, and the yellow thread, it had her golden Mangal Sutra, the two coins, and that is the only gold that she had. She was running around, she was so worried, she was running around looking for it, but in vain that she couldn't find it. And she comes back to her shed. She was so worried, she was praying to Swami so hard, Swami, that is the only gold I had. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. And, nevertheless to say, she was so worried. And then, but she continues her seva. Every day she was praying to Swami. She goes to the Swami's Sannadhi. She offers her prayers, and she comes back and she continues her seva. Her 10-day seva got over. And she didn't know what to do. She was praying to Swami again and then saying, Swami, I don't know what to do. How can I even go back? How can I even go and face my relatives? They told me not to come to Prashanti Nilayam, but I did take it up and I wanted to come and see you here. But I am in this situation. Can you please help me? I don't know where to go, what to do. And then she decides to stay here. You know what, I'm going to stay here. I'll continue doing my seva because I don't know what I have to face if I have to go back. And she continues for a few more days. And one day it so happened that she had a little bit of seva and she missed the bhajan. But she goes to the Swami Sannadhi to offer her prayers, and she was standing in the line.
And one small girl came to her and she hands over the prasadam of packet to her, to this lady, and she goes away. And this lady takes a prasadam. She was happy. She offers her namaskaram to Swami and she comes back to her shed. When she came back to the shed, she wanted to distribute the laddu, the prasadam that she got. She opens the cover. She put her hand inside the laddu and she tries to bake the laddu. And when she was taking her hand out, her Mangal Sutra came out of the prasadam. She was so happy, she had such a great relief and joy. She didn't know how to react, but she saw the prasadam, which is Mangal Sutra, from Swami inside the prasadam. And it was shared even in our Radio Sai website. It was documented. So this is just to show how Swami rescues people when you offer your prayers wholeheartedly at his lotus feet. Sairam.
Auntie, I just want to say something to add on to it. I'm not much of a speaker, but I'm taking speaking time. But see, the thing is, kids, I'm going to pick on you if you're not paying attention, okay? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam braja aham te sarva papebhyo mokshaishyami ma shuchaha. What does this mean, Satvik? No idea, right? What it means is exactly what Swami said there. Can we have that statement again? The one that we started off with for this question.
Oh,
I rescue.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I rescue. Yeah, I rescue all. Last paragraph. Yeah. Third line from.
Yeah, I have a reason to be proud, for I rescue all who worship and adore me. All right? Right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have my personal experience to this. I don't really need to relate to anybody's experience. If I say this, you guys are going to say, Uncle, you're making up this story. You're really making up the story. And I and Varsha Auntie are live examples to this. Because it happened to both of us. So Varsha Auntie, apparently, you don't want me to say it? Okay. So she happened to get a job in a different state, totally far away from here. And she wasn't willing to take that job because, family will be divided. Kesha was not even 1 year old. So our family will be divided. We have a house here. We're going to. So all these turmoil was going on in our mind. This is 2019, pre-pandemic, right? So all this turmoil is going on in our mind, and we go to a temple. My dad's here. We go to a temple. Mostly when I go to temple or when I go to my house basement puja room too, I generally don't say shlokas, and then I can't relate to God by that. I sing sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. That is how I relate to Swami. I call him through that, right? So I'm singing Swami even when we went to the temple, and then after that is done, we just come down, to what? For food, right? Obviously we're eating food. And this man, I have not seen him for last 13 years. 13 years back, when I started working, I saw this man, and he was then some senior project manager in the software company, Infosys as well. So I meet this man, and then he says, hi Ravi, how are you? I couldn't recognize him. And then he says, hi Ravi, how are you? Then I talked, hi Banu, how are you? We met and all these things. And then I expressed this to him that Banu, she got a job at Infosys. At that time, from senior project manager, he is now vice president of Infosys. All right. So I tell him my concern that she's gotten a job, she's going to move out. And he asks, where did she get a job? And say A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, Verizon, wherever she is. So she has to move to Texas. That's where she had gotten the job. And he's like, Texas, tell me, who's the manager? Apparently, him and the guy, the senior guy in that account are friends, right? See, even if we were tad late, like 15 minutes late, he would have gone. I wouldn't be able to meet him. Swami made him come there, right? I'm using Swami here now because so all this exact connection, and he knew the person. Infosys is an ocean. There are more than probably 100,000 people there now. So he knew this person, and he obliged, and she got to work right here on Loudoun County Parkway, and our family stayed intact. If not, we would be divided. I mean, we would have to figure out a way to bring her back here and all that separate. But then Swami played his role here, and guess what the reason that guy gave me? He says, Ravi, I saw your family and I was reminded of mine. At the same time, we had 2 young children and we were separate, and I wanted to do my part to help you. I mean, this is less than a miracle. Nothing less than a miracle. It's totally a miracle for me. I know you guys will think, oh, this is a made up story. No, we lived through it in 2019 while we were here. So I can't believe this. It's only magical hand of Swami. And that statement reinforced that you just adore me or pray to me, I'll take care of you. Don't worry. All right? Everybody. Sarah, thank you.
How many more examples do we have, okay, on this? Each one has something to share, right? It's unlimited. Okay, but one request I would make is, Ravindra, please come to the study circle every Sunday. You are such a good orator. You made all the spectators spellbound. They're all looking with their mouths open, okay? I mean, you have to share, your experiences. Okay. We have 1 hour. I thought, in 1 hour, how are we going to spend it? It's already 2:15. I still have another 5 more questions, which are very, very interesting. I want everyone to please get an opportunity to talk, okay? So let's go to the next. I had also some things, but I'm not going to talk, okay? So the next question is, yes, it's on the same slide. I expect those devoted to me to treat joy and grief, gain and loss with equal fortitude. This means that I will never give up those who attach themselves to me. Okay, again, this is a loaded question, but I'd like, please, request Padma to say a few words, and let's move fast. Saira.
Thank you, Auntie. When Auntie was sharing this document and the questions, this particular line caught my attention. We all know about Swami. He is omnipresent. We pray to him. We attend our satsang every week. We do our seva. Swami in his discourse has said, what is true devotion? Is it singing bhajans? Is it, doing things together as a Sai family? We go, we do seva. He has a different definition for true devotion. And I would like to share another experience of a devotee that I have heard. There was a devotee, very old devotee, she had very deep and profound dialogues with Swami. Her name is Rani Subramanian. She is lovingly called as Rani Ma. She was unwell for some time, and Swami had come to Chennai. And she happened to come to Chennai, and she saw Swami, and Swami said, you come to Brindavan, I'm going to go to Brindavan from here, and you can stay there till you feel better. And Swami reached Brindavan before her. Then she lands in Brindavan. When she comes to Brindavan, she was sitting in the darshan line, and a person came and said, who's Rani Ma here? And she goes up in front, and he says, Swami wants you to stay in his bungalow in Vrindavan. Who would not like that kind of an treatment, right? And she was given a room in Swami's Trai Vrindavan in Whitefield, and she was staying there. And the next day morning, Swami came to her room. And Swami said, Ranima, he was just inquiring about how she's feeling and all that. And Swami was asking her, Ranima, tell me what you want. I will grant whatever you want. Tell me what you want. No, she was taken back. She was not ready for this question from Swami. And she says, Swami, can you tell me how to be an ideal devotee? Swami asks, so you want to know what you should do to become an ideal devotee? She says, yes, Swami. Then Swami says, see, one day you come to see me, I give you a royal treatment, okay? I'll call you, I'll give you an interview, I'll give you a red carpet welcome, I'll talk to you very lovingly, okay? You feel so happy and so elevated. And the next day, I won't look at you, I won't talk to you. I'll just walk away as if I don't know you. And you feel very sad and you feel so depressed, right? You should cultivate a mind to have the equanimity, treating happiness or sad the same way. This is the formula for ideal devotee. So we are all human beings, we have emotions, we feel very happy, we get a promotion, we come, we get, we make sure that we attend Sai Center every Sunday, we take part in Seva. The next time we face a trouble in our life or some down thing that happens in our life, we suddenly feel rejected, we don't want to go and take part, we drive ourselves away from Swami, right? Swami says, whatever happens, happiness or sad, somebody treating you well, somebody not treating you well, you have to have a very clear mind to continue a devotion as it is. And Swami says, this is the formula for ideal devotee. And he also goes again to quote an experience that she had few months ago. See, few months ago, it so happened that Swami was not in Vrindavan. She was coming to Vrindavan from Bangalore. She had a sister, she was staying with her, Ranima. And there was a Westerner who stayed in Swami's Bangla. Swami had given the permission to her in stay in Swami's Bangla. Swami was not there in Vrindavan. And Ranima was coming every week to Vrindavan. And this Westerner has requested Ranima to teach her bhajans. So this was going on for a few weeks. Ranima used to come, during those days coming to Vrindavan was not easy. She has to take a train, a bus, and then she has to come to Vrindavan. And the only purpose for that was she could teach the Westerner few bhajans. So this was going on for some time, and then Swami came back to Vrindavan. And one day, the same way Ranima had come to teach the Westerner, and the Westerner said, today is my birthday, Swami is here, so I don't want to continue the classes for the bhajans, and I wanted to spend more time with Swami. And she also added, since you are here, let me go and check with Swami if I can, take you inside with me. She goes to Swami and she requests Swami, Ranima is here. She was coming every week. She was teaching me bhajans. Even though you're not there, she made an effort to come and teach me bhajans. Swami said, no, ask her to go back to the city. She was taken back, and then she requested the other devotees around to go and ask Swami whether she can bring Ranima. But again, Swami was not giving a positive response, and he said, no, ask her to go back to the city. I don't want to see her. So this lady comes back and she told Ranima, what, I requested, I made my effort, but Swami is not giving permission for you to come inside the Vrindavan. So he said to go back to the city. And Ranima, she, obviously she was very sad, but she came back to she came back to take the train back to Bangalore. When she was in the train, she was sobbing and she was thinking, Swami, what is this? Why is your heart so hard? What happened to you? It is like a stone. Can't you give me one darshan? What will happen if you give me one darshan? I came all the way. All that was going on and she was sobbing. She was very sad. But then immediately she had a thought. Why should I cry? Swami knows the best. Why should I even cry? Thinking of all this. He knows the best. And Swami related that incident again to her, saying, your second thought should have been the first thought. The first thought you had where you felt, oh my God, why you didn't do this? You were so angry on me, you got so agitated. That should have been your second. The second thought should have been your first thought where Swami knows the best. So this is the incident, it just struck me so hard. Faith is a tool to take us to the true devotion. And how do we get there? Swami says, always remind yourselves whenever you are feeling so low, Swami knows the best. Whatever happens to me, it is all for my own good. You keep reminding yourselves this line, and this will lead you to the true devotion. And I just wanted to share that with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Padma. Again, beautiful, very beautiful. That is why it is said, right? I mean, you surrender to Swami, okay, because he knows the best. He is going to give you the best. That's why, we have to pray, Anyata Sharanam Nasti, Tvameva Sharanam Mama, right? Yeah, it is, yes. So we'll go to the next slide. Rajeshri is pointing out from there, so it's like, okay, on your mark. Okay, so because we want all the panelists to, have a chance. Okay, so on this slide, okay, we won't go through the whole slide because, we are running out of time. But, there's one question that I'd like to really point out on. It says that my grace is ever available to devotees who have steady love and faith, okay? I'd like Sohan to talk on that, please. Let us see what Sohan has to share. Oh, special claps for Sohan. We all didn't get any claps.
Sairam, everyone. I would first of all really want to thank Swami for this wonderful opportunity. It's something that I really needed in this time, especially. So obviously, my experiences aren't as rich as the rest of the panelists, which is fortunate, but obviously, I learned a lot today. I hear stories from all of them. They're so complex, but so simple at the end of the day. It's all the fact that if you believe in Swami, then Swami will be there for you. And that's the message at the end of the day for all these experiences. And see, I was born here, right? And in my household, my mom is an ardent devotee of Swami. She has been since she was born. Her father got into the fold when he was 16 years old. And for me, I was born here, all my friends are American. Coming to SSC every Sunday, it was a unique experience because obviously in the beginning, when we're kids, we always just listen to our parents, right? My mom would tell me we're going on Sunday, and I'd never question it because I was a kid. I have to come with my mom if she asked me to come somewhere. I'd always just go on a Sunday. Sometimes I didn't really want to wake up on a Sunday morning, I'm gonna be honest, but I would do it anyway to make my mom happy. And obviously today when I look back, I'm so glad I did, but I want to share a little bit of that journey. So whenever I was a kid, my mom would always tell me about how my family got into the fold of Swami, and it all came from this one story. My grandpa, back in the 60s, he was 16, 17 years old maybe. He was reading a newspaper, right? And he saw it said like magic man doing miracles and like he's a magician, like something along those lines. Back then, I guess Swami used to perform a bunch of miracles and people called him like a wizard and things like that. So his mom actually, like, she recently got paralysis. So my great grandmother, so he was looking for, like, he saw that and he was like, oh wow, maybe if I go, like, my mother could get cured from paralysis. And like obviously any 16-year-old who sees like, oh, there's a wizard curing people of illnesses, he's like, let me go check it out. I can get my mom cured. So he goes there, right? And once he gets there, like he's just like waiting, and then like Swami calls him in for an interview room or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I've heard the story, but then inside the room, Swami says something about like Samba Shiva or something. And basically, back in the village my grandpa's from, like they specifically refer to like Shiva as like Samba Shiva, and they like do a lot of pujas regarding that. So my dad, my grandpa, he was like really taken aback. He's like, how do you know this? Like, I just met you. I literally saw you like 10 seconds ago. But then like after that, like I think what happened in the interview room, he cured my great grandmother half side. So like he gave half of her like body back like for paralysis, so like she could do her like day-to-day tasks and she wasn't just like immobile essentially. And I always heard that story, and like obviously like it was insane to hear. It was like someone cured someone of paralysis, someone knew your whereabouts without even knowing who you are. But like again, living here, it's just like difficult to like understand. But obviously I did have some faith. I didn't think my mom was like crazy or anything. There's probably a good reason. I would come here every Sunday and I saw tons of other people with the same strong-held belief. And like in life, if that many people have a belief for something, like it can't just mean for nothing. So I thought there was some truth to it. When I was a kid, so what I did to connect closer with God through like SSSC, I read a lot of comic books on like Hindu mythology. Like a lot. Like when I was a kid, like you could ask me anything about the Mahabharata or Ramayana and I would be able to answer like any question in detail. Like I was really, really interested in that type of stuff. I would read these comic books, right? But I still couldn't connect to Swami, because in the comic books, Krishna was like taking down demons and like fighting them with like one hand and then like making like gold chains in his other hand, and like when you just look at Swami, it's like it's not the same. Like I just could like back then, when you look at all those gods, they were all like having armor on and stuff like that. And like you see Swami in like an orange robe, and I'm like, okay, but everyone still looks at him the same. So like, obviously like that faith, like I had like a little bit of faith. My mom, anytime she had a problem, she would go sit silently, like talk to Swami or like write a message to Swami. And I always look at that and be like, damn, like, wow, that's, you have faith. Like, that's crazy. Like, for me, like, I was like, wow. Fast forward to COVID, that's when, like, obviously a lot of things got shut down. I was in 6th grade when it got shut down, and I had a lot of free time, and my mom started watching someone. His name is Sundar Iyer. He's like, he was a Swami student, and he makes these YouTube videos, like, explaining different, like, shlokas and chants. Like, I think he started his series out explaining the Hanuman Chalisa, and it was like, then like I started watching with her because I had like really nothing to do back then. So I was like, you know what, why not just watch it? My mom's watching it every day, I can sit with her. So that was like the time where I really realized like why people have faith in Swami. It's not about the fact that like he didn't like take down demons and things like that, but like the faith people had in him for like the different reasons. Like Sundar Iyer explained it like so perfectly. I can't really explain it like he did, but like that was like my moment where I was like, okay, like there is truth to this. Like I maybe do firmly believe in Swami. And like throughout this, like it goes back to the part where Auntie was talking about faith, and like anyone who has faith in Swami, Swami's grace will be there. So then like I started high school, I entered this like competition, right? And like it's called DECA, and I really, really wanted to do good in it. And like throughout like the journey, like I was like, okay, like obviously I was skeptical. It was like really hard to make the international like conference that I wanted to make, but I always like, I was like, okay, I have faith, Like, if I put in the work, like, Swami will be there. That's like what my mom taught me. So I was like, okay. You know what, we'll go with that. And thing is, like, outwardly, I would never express it. Like, all my friends, like, if they'd come to my house, they'd always see Swami pictures, and I just, like, they'd be like, who is that? Who is this guy? Why does he have that hair, like, afro wig or something like that? And, like, I didn't know how to respond to that, honestly. Like, I would say, he's a spiritual leader or something. They'd be like, oh, like Sai Baba. And I'd be like, yeah, exactly. And then one day, on TikTok, right? I saw one of my friends, he's from Jamaica. He was reposting a bunch of TikToks about Jesus Christ. So when I replied saying, like, yo, why are you reposting so much about, like this? Like, I mean, like, I know it's great, it's your religion and stuff, but, like, why? And he was like, because I want to spread the message. And then he was like, you should spread your message too. And, like, that really struck with me, because I was like, at this point, like, I wasn't embarrassed, but I didn't know how to express the fact that I go to SSSC every Sunday to, like, my American friends. Like, I didn't know, like, how to explain that. But, like, he just seemed so flawless. He's like, I want you to spread your message too. You're a Hindu, right? He's like, you should spread your message. And I was like, wow, like you learn lessons from, like, the most, like, it's like niche people. Like, you would never expect me to learn a lesson from him. But after that day, like, that stuck with me a lot. So I went to the DECA States competition, and I gave my best. I prepared for my, like, presentation, whatever. I presented. And then and then on the first night, they do awards for, like, basically if you, like, perform really well in a certain category, they just give you a medal. It's not like you're advancing to the next level, but they just, like, it's like an award of recognition for doing well. But generally, 9 out of 10 times, or I'd actually 99 out of 100 times, if you don't get an award of recognition on the first night, you're not moving on to the next level. Like, that just never happens. It's happened, like, barely ever in, like, history of the competition, right? So I'm sitting there on the first night, and I was just like, I'm sitting there, like, waiting. There's, like, so many, like, different, like, events, right? So I'm waiting for, like, my event to come. And while I'm waiting, like, everyone else is just waiting. They're just, like, chilling, like, sitting there. And I'm sitting next to Kishan, actually. Kishan, he went to here, too. He's at UVA now. So I pulled out my wallet, and in my wallet, there's always a Swami photo. And, like, this time, I was like, you know what? Like, I don't care what other people think. Like, this is just between me and, like, my faith in the Lord. Like, how does it matter what the other people, like, around me think? Like, if they can question it if they want, but that's just what I want to do at this moment. I pulled out that picture, and I was just sitting there, and I was just chanting shlokas that I learned when I was in, like, group 1, like Gayatri Mantra. Like, I was just, like, spamming, like, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. I was every single sloka I knew in the book, I just had it on repeat. I was, like, muttering it under my breath, and then my friends were looking at me like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like one of them, like, asked me, like, are you good? Like, why are you like, I don't know, like, I think they thought, like, I was, like, stimming or something, like, but, yeah, I just, like, looked at it, I was like, yeah, I'm good. But, yeah. Well, what happened at the end of that, like, I was just, like, I just kept chanting it, right? My name didn't get called for the word of recognition. And I was, like, disappointed. I was like, hey, Swami, I was chanting your name all day. Like, why didn't I get called? Like, I thought, like, if I chant your name, like, he'll come to me. Well, I guess I was wrong, but then, like, that whole day I was, like, thinking about it. I was like, is it really about chanting Swami's name, or is it about surrendering the result to Swami? There's a difference. It's distinct. Like, one, you're expecting something in return. If I chant Swami's name thinking, oh, I want to become the CEO of this, like, I want to get into that college, like, I'm doing it in my own self-gain, right? That's, like, out of selfish desire. Like, you're not actually surrendering, or, like, you're not showing your faith to the divine. And that whole day I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, you were just, like, chanting, like, expecting something in return. That's not going to work. So instead I was like, okay, I put my full effort into this. Like, you know what, like, Swami, like, I basically at this point I gave up, because, like I said, like, if you don't get called for the award of recognition, you're not getting anything. You're not advancing to the next level. Like, it's happened maybe, like, once or twice in history. But yeah, then that night I sat, like, the second night on the awards where they tell you who advances to the next level, I sat there, I was like, okay, you know what, this time I just surrender it. Like, It's what I did my best. Swami, you take care of the result. I pulled that same picture out, but this time instead of just sitting there spamming chants, I just sat there in silence, just waiting. And then I got called, and I was like, wow. Like the difference between when you're just chanting for self-gain and when you just give your faith to Swami, like, okay, I have faith in you, you can do whatever you want. Good or bad, it happens for the best. That's when things start to fall in place. And even today, like anything that happens in life, I can't control the outcome. I can only control the input, right? I let Swami control the outcome, and you just have to surrender it to him. So that's what I learned.
Beautiful, Sohan. Thank you. Thank you, Sohan. We are all so proud of you. The whole center is so proud of you. At such a young age, you have learned the traits that, the rishis and all practice. Okay? So, hats off to you. Yeah. Okay, Rajeshri, are we done? I don't know. It's 3:30, 3:35. We still have two panelists, and we have very interesting questions. If they, say complete within 3 minutes, is that okay? Okay, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next question, and we'll do really quickly because both these questions are very important, and I want these panelists to please talk. Okay? So, the next question is. Okay, 1 minute, okay? I can solve any problem, however naughty. Naughty is K-N-O-T-T-Y, okay? So however difficult the problem is, I can solve it. That's what Swami says. So who else can we think about but, brother Dr. Reddy, please. Yeah.
I hope I get enough time there. So I hope I get enough time. The second one will be a little bit lengthy one, but the first one is short one.
Let's go to just one question because then Ritik also would want to talk. Yeah.
I understand. So this is a naughty problem. This is regarding the health of my wife. We always go together to Puttaparthi, and wherever I go, we go together. So we visited Swami in a continuous row from 95, 96, 97. Every year we went. We had darshan every year, Swami interview. In 97, we took some padukas, so silver padukas, and Swami blessed them very well. And so Swami gave vibhuti to her in the interview room, and he told her, Bangaru, please eat it, eat it, eat it. He forced her to eat it. I don't know what is the story behind it, but we came back. It is 98. Early part of 98, she had some little tingling on the left side of the face. I thought maybe she's a diabetic a little bit and maybe some neuropathy or anything like that. I did not pay attention to that for a few days. Then she was getting some little headache and some nausea too. Then I had to pay more attention. Then we went for a CAT scan. And the CAT scan, after that, the MRI, because I always go with the step by step, So in the MRI, there was a small blister-like lesion in the brain stem. Brain stem means the tail of the brain. That is, it contains midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. 3 structures together, just like a chain, So there was a lesion on the right side. So we don't know what it is. And I went to 2 neurosurgeons, one guy in our area, West Virginia, another man in the University of Cincinnati. They said, no, we don't operate in that area. That's the most dangerous area. So she looks very, very beautiful in that sari. Someone was wearing a sari that day. So please leave her alone. You can try some medications if you want to, but I don't suggest any operation for her. Then we don't know what to do. She is getting symptoms of this nausea and vomitings. So then we have to, our Swami is there behind us, so we have to pray Swami. Of course, our faith is in him all the time. We are praying to him all the time. So we got a call from New York. That's our sister. She is a devotee of Swami. And she got some message from some other friends. So they are from Andhra Pradesh also. And their Sai devotees, they came to Washington, D.C. and GW George Washington Hospital. So they saw the doctor there by name Dr. Chandrasekhar. He operated them on him, and he had same problem in the midbrain, in the brainstem area. So they gave us the message. Oh, I was very happy, and in one way, though I am worried about Rama. So we went to DC and we made appointment. I just want to let you know that the people who had operation, they're Sai devotees. They have Sai connection. So we went there and he gave an appointment. The operation was done in the mid-June, and I was still very worried because she might get stuck on the ventilator. You know that brainstem area where she got the lesion, it is a center for the heart. It is center for the respiration. If something goes wrong there, she will get stuck on the life support machine forever. That's a fear I have because I take care of this ventilator business, you know. So I've seen all kinds of patients there. So anyway, she had operation done. She was on the life support machine that overnight. Next morning it was off. She was sitting in the chair. By next day she was ambulating. Everybody surprised. That's a big operation she had done on the back of the neck here. It's not a big, the long incision, very small incision. So it is a miracle of Swami. It is Swami's connection, I can say very strongly, because the devotees who called us from New York, she is our sister. She's a devotee of Swami also. So they got connection in New York area. So that's what happened. So Swami's connection always is there. That's why it is a very naughty problem, because the doctors we visited, they said they cannot do the operation in that area. Please leave her alone. That's what they recommended. But this Dr. Chandrasekhar, he is an Indian doctor, and he started an institute called Brainstem Institute. That is, that area only he operates, on the brainstem area. So that's the first institute in the country. Luckily, we had a chance to see him and got it done. So Rama got better. So symptoms have gone. She had a little bit of problem on the right side for a while, but she improved slowly. So that is the Sai connection. Swami always so keeps his promises. So when we saw him in 1997, he gave vibhuti to her. He forced her to eat, and he blessed her so much with the Paduka's blessing. So Rama put kumkum on Swami's feet. He did not mind. I surprised. And Swami blessed her. Dirga Sumangali Bhava. He blessed her so much. So I thought Rama is very lucky. Sai Ram. Yeah, Sai Ram.
Thank you. Thank you,
Sai Ram.
Brother Reddy. Yeah, that is beautiful, and what a miracle. I mean, we are all so blessed, to be in Swami's fold, and, you went to Parthi appropriately, Swami gave vibhuti because he knows something is coming. Something is coming,
Yes,
and
yes.
he has already taken care of it, Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
sure.
So we'll go to the last question, and I'd like Ritika, please, to answer that. The path of love is the royal road that leads mankind to me.
Are you skipping me the next question? Because that is a very, very interesting question. Please give us a few minutes for that for me. I request you, because this is about something I will reveal.
Okay,
And,
okay.
I'm not interrupting you there, but we lost time in the beginning. I think.
I took
So
too much time.
no.
Go ahead.
So not that, but so this story, I will make it very brief. I visited the Sathya Sai hospital in '95 first time, and the way the hospital was built in, the way it was structured, it is so amazing. So inside the hospital, there are all these life support machines, ventilators, and the people who are working there, few nurses and a few the technical personnel. They were trained only just for a month in All Institute in New Delhi, just for a month, and they are Swami students, and they are following the guidelines. They are taking care of the patients. I was deeply moved the way they are doing the work, the way they are taking care of the things, and there you can see Swami's love, taking care of all these poor people with the best care they can get. So I was deeply moved. I came back in '95. I had so many ideas in my mind. So I prepared the videotapes and bought some outside also about the ventilators, critical care medicine. I went back in '96. I took a lot of the medical books there. Of course, I carry books every time when I go there. So I carried them and I gave the lectures, everything there. And Swami gave first interview, and then he asked us how everybody is doing, something like that. Very brief interview for all. We went 4 doctors together. I'm sorry, I am going in a fast way. And then I was continuing my work there. Then from the pathologist, I left the book there on the table there, on the chair. Anyway, this one, the pathologist is publishing a book every month. That's called Sai Spandana. I brought the book with me. If anybody wants to read that, he asked us, those who want to write the short stories, they can give it to me back. So I gave the story. I gave Swami brief message in my letter was in that my essay. Swami, I grew up in Tirupati at Lord Venkateswara's feet, and I came back here after staying in USA for a while. So you are none other than Lord Balaji for me, Swami, Lord Venkateswara. So I studied there. I went to USA. I came back. I'm working in Parthi hospitals, and so this is my connection, Swami. So I adore Swami in that article, that Swami is none other than Lord Venkateswara. So I gave my write-up to the person in charge of that book. So the article came after several weeks or months. Next year I got the book. Anyway, then Swami, the second interview before we left, he called me, and not me, all 4 of us there, the 4 doctors together. So he called me, and then he told me like this, and I went to him. He gave me Lord Balaji's ring to me. I got still in my pocket here. So I always carry the ring with me. So Swami identified that he is Sarva Devata Swarupa. There's a lady by name Pedapottu in Puttaparthi area. She wrote a book. Swami corrected that. I am Sarva Devata Atita Swarupa. So Swami proved it, that he is Sarva Devata Atita Swarupa. There is no question about it. Sai Ram. I'm sorry, I took for him because Sai Ram.
Thank you
Sai
so
Ram
much.
to everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Brother Reddy. Yeah, that is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we go to the last question, and I know we are already late, but the path of love is the royal road that leads mankind to me. Ritika?
Sairam, everyone. First, my humble pranams at Bhagwan Sota's feet. As you all probably noticed earlier, I quite literally ran in 10 minutes after this program was starting. So as I take a breather, I ask for your patience and forgiveness if I speak out of place or if I speak a little odd, and I hope that what I do speak ends up touching some of y'all in some way, shape, or form. So, as a reminder, the statement was, the path of love is the royal road that leads mankind to me. And the follow-up to that is, how do I practice that in my everyday life? Love is hard, very. Whether it's because I'm arguing with Amma or Nana because I want to do something and they're like, no, you can't. Or if I'm at school or at work and my boss is throwing another assignment at me and I have no idea what I'm doing for it. Being able to manage all of that from a perspective of love is different, but also very, very good at the same time. So one thing I want to add, if we can go back 2 slides to the main quote. Yes, from Swami's letter. There's an additional segment that actually we talked about this past weekend at the YA retreat that says, I will not give up my mission or my determination. I know I will carry them out. I treat the honor and dishonor, the praise and blame that may be the consequence with equal equanimity. And this is from Swami's letter itself. So Swami himself is saying that not only does he expect us as devotees or people to act in equanimity and in love, but that he himself recognizes that his actions may be beneficial to people, or that other people might not agree and consider them to be villainous or different in their eyes, but based on their background. For every Rama in a story, you have to have a Ravan somewhere in order to be able to value the Rama that comes out. And so in that perspective, being able to attack everything that happens in life from a perspective of love turns rather from a action of, oh my God, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, and being very particular about it, to rather just trying to approach things from an open-minded perspective. Nana says all the time, Amma Kritika, even though I'm yelling at you, at the end of the day, I'm your dad. I'm saying this for a reason. I don't hate you. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Kidding, he doesn't. But like, a lot of things happen in life from whatever reason. Even my ability to make it in, quote unquote, on time to play for the kids medley is either because of my love for Swami or his love for me, or vice versa. Being able to come the exact moment this laptop apparently seemed to start working is insane, right? And so to kind of wrap this up and allow us to move on to the next segment and move forward from this perspective of love, I'd like to just recognize that love looks differently for everyone. For some people, it is an act of loyalty. For some people, it's an act of patience. For some, it's words of affirmation. And for others, it's just rather a presence. And whatever that love looks like to you, it's to just recognize that in order to practice it, you have to understand how you work as a person and know that that is just the best that you can do. And whether, like Swami says, whether you get praise or blame, at the end of the day, that is not your job to worry about. Even as Sohan said earlier, it is not your place to worry about that result. But approach every situation as best as you can and leave the rest in the other way. And try your best to be loving, even though it's very hard. Sairam.
That was so beautiful and so amazing, Ritika. Really, thank you so much for sharing beautiful words. Okay, so we are at the end of this program. I know, we would like to go on and on, but I can see Rajeshri and Sai Shanti, so we'll stop here. Thank you so much for giving us another 20-25 minutes. We thank Swami for this beautiful opportunity. We thank Loudoun Center, the committee, everyone, for giving us this opportunity. And, I had one last question, which I wanted to, put it to the panelists, but now I'm going to put it to all the devotees, This being the centennial year, what more can we do to, progress on the path of that has been laid by Swami, We all have to contemplate on that and see what more can we do. I mean, so many people are working together in this center so that people can get joy, right? So make the best of this and see what we can do to move further in life so that Swami will say, good girl or good boy. Thank you so much, and Sai Ram.
Sairam, everyone. Wasn't that amazing? I really liked it. I really wish we could have more time, really. There are so many gems of wisdom. But unfortunately, yeah. And it's only 6 people who were talking, but 1 hour is not sufficient. I was just wondering when they were talking, if everybody here gets a chance, how much time do we need? So, but one lesson for everybody, study circle is good. Please do join us for the study circles. It's wonderful. Okay, thank you again, Mangala auntie especially, and Rajashri. Thank you so much. I was just asking them to have the panelists of different age groups and see how they connect to Swami. And that's exactly, it's such a wonderful thing that we could see right from Sohan SSC kid to Narayan Reddy uncle, how everybody has that faith intertwined to get the connection to Swami. Thank you again so much, all the panelists and Mangala auntie and Rajashri. We'll move on to Bhajan medley. Sorry, we might be running little late today for the program, but we will try to finish as early as possible. Brothers in the back, can I request you to turn the lights off so that the screen will be clear?
Abhishek.
अयोध्या विहारी श्री राम राम रामा
अयोध्या विहारी श्री राम राम रामा
द्वारका विहारी श्री कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
द्वारका विहारी श्री कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
सप्तगिरि विहारी गोविंद गोविंद
सप्तगिरि विहारी गोविंद गोविंद
निज भक्त हृदय विहारी श्री साईनाथ देवा
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 श्री वेंकटेशा साईश्वरा
वेंकटेशा साईश्वरा
तिरुमलै वासा साईश्वरा
तिरुमलै वासा साईश्वरा
साईश्वरा सत्य साईश्वरा
साईश्वरा सत्य साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
अखिलांडनाथा आनंद रूपा
अखिलांडनाथा आनंद रूपा
वेंकटेशा साई वेंकटेशा
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 बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा
गोविन्द साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविन्द साईश्वरा
बालाजी गोविन्द साईश्वरा
राम साई राम साई राम साई राम
राम साई राम साई राम साई
राम साई राम साई राम साई
राम साई राम साई राम साई
कौसल्यनन्दन दशरथ राम
कौसल्यनन्दन दशरथ राम
जानकी वल्लभ जय जय राम
जानकी वल्लभ जय जय राम
लक्ष्मण सेवित लावण्य राम
लक्ष्मण सेवित लावण्य राम
रावण मर्दन रणधीर राम
रावण मर्दन रणधीर राम
अयोध्यवासी राजा राम
अयोध्यवासी राजा राम
अंजन प्रिय सुत आत्माभिराम
अंजन प्रिय सुत आत्माभिराम
अंजन प्रिय सुत आत्माभिराम
अंजन प्रिय सुत आत्माभिराम
नारायण भज मन नारायण
नारायण नारायण भज मन नारायण
श्री हरि माधव नारायण भज मन नारायण
श्री हरि माधव नारायण भज मन नारायण
मुरली श्याम मोहन श्याम मुरली मोहन श्याम
मुरली श्याम मोहन श्याम मुरली मोहन श्याम
मेरे राम हे घनश्याम साई सद्गुरुनाम
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 रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण
रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
नारायण हरि नारायण
रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण
रामकृष्ण गोविन्द नारायण
श्रीलक्ष्मी रमण नारायण
श्रीलक्ष्मी रमण नारायण
ॐ अनन्त नारायण
ॐ अनन्त नारायण
ॐ अनन्त नारायण
हरि ॐ अनन्त नारायण
ॐ अनन्त नारायण
ॐ अनन्त नारायण
हरि ॐ अनन्त नारायण
हरि ॐ अनन्त नारायण
हरि ॐ अनन्त नारायण
हरि ॐ अनन्त नारायण
मुरली कृष्ण मुकुन्द कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण मुकुन्द कृष्ण मोहन कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धन धर कृष्ण कृष्ण
गोपी कृष्ण गोपाल कृष्ण गोवर्धनधर कृष्ण कृष्ण
राधा कृष्ण बाल कृष्ण रास विलोला कृष्ण कृष्ण
राधा कृष्ण बाल कृष्ण रास विलोला कृष्ण कृष्ण
शिरडी कृष्ण भक्ति कृष्ण श्री सत्य साई कृष्ण कृष्ण
शिरडी कृष्ण पति कृष्ण श्री सत्य साई कृष्ण कृष्ण
शिरडी कृष्ण भक्ति कृष्ण श्री सत्य साई कृष्ण कृष्ण
शिरडी कृष्ण पति कृष्ण श्री सत्य साई कृष्ण कृष्ण
राम सुमिर मन राम सुमिर मन
राम सुमिर मन
राम सुमिर मन
राम सुमिर मन
राम सुमिर मन
राम
जानकी वल्लभ दशरथ नंदन
जानकी वल्लभ दशरथ नंदन
रामचंद्र श्री
रामचंद्र श्री राम रामचंद्र श्री राम
भज मन सीता राम राम भज मन सीता राम
भज मन सीता राम राम भज मन सीता राम
भज मन राधे श्याम श्याम भज मन राधे श्याम
भज मन राधे श्याम श्याम भज मन राधे श्याम
भज मन साई राम राम भज मन साई राम
भज मन साई राम राम भज मन साई राम
भज मन साई राम राम भज मन साई राम
भज मन साई राम राम भज मन साई राम
वनमाली वासुदेवा जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
वनमाली वासुदेव जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमणा
शशिवदना सरसिज नयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमण
राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण राधा रमण
राधा रमण
राधा
राधा रमण
रमण राधा रमण
राधा 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 रमण राधा रमण
हरि विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरी विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरि विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरी विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरि विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरी विठ्ठला
हरि विठ्ठला
विठ्ठला हरी विठ्ठला
पांडुरंग विठ्ठले हरि नारायण
पांडुरंग विठ्ठले हरी नारायण
पुरंदर विठ्ठले हरि नारायण
पुरंदर विठ्ठले हरी नारायण
हरि नारायण भजो नारायण
हरी नारायण भजो नारायण
साई नारायण सत्यनारायण
साई नारायण सत्यनारायण
साई नारायण सत्यनारायण
साई नारायण सत्यनारायण
वीरा हनुमत शूरा
ಆಂಜನೇಯ ವೀರ ಹನುಮಂತ ಶೂರ
ವಾಯುಕುಮಾರ ವಾನರ ವೀರ
ವಾಯುಕುಮಾರ ವಾನರ ವೀರ
ಆಂಜನೇಯ ವೀರ ಹನುಮಂತ ಶೂರ
ಆಂಜನೇಯ ವೀರ ಹನುಮಂತ ಶೂರ
ವಾಯುಕುಮಾರ ವಾನರ ವೀರ
ವಾಯುಕುಮಾರ ವಾನರ ವೀರ
श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम
Saram, that was amazing by all the ladies in the Sai Center. Next, we have the intro to the skit that the men's of the center have gracefully given us their time and effort. And I would like to give a special thanks to Nirja Auntie and Sri Devi Auntie for helping them with all the recording and everything.
The play, Our Life, His Message, is a journey of reflection, practice, and transformation. Set around the celebration of Avatar Declaration Day, it explores the subtle yet powerful ways in which our daily habits, whether wasting time, money, food, or energy, can pull us away from the path of values and service that Swami has taught. Through scenes that mirror ordinary life, distractions with phones, unnecessary spending, excess hospitality, restless mornings, the play holds up a mirror to the audience, gently reminding us that spiritual living is not in grand gestures, but small, conscious choices. We now introduce you to the study service, where elders, youth, and devotees gather together to discuss Swami's message. Love all, serve all, help ever hurt them. From these sharings emerged the play's central theme that our life itself must become his message.
I want to pronounce our Swami's lotus feet. We'll start with 3 Oms. Hello everyone. Thank you for coming. A study circle is not a lecture. It is act where we go through Swami's literature carefully and listen to each other respectfully and make sure that we are getting at least one day to practice throughout the week and forever in life. Now I will hand over to Brother Prasad Vistala to start the study circle. Thank you, Swami.
Sairam, everyone. Just to set the stage, context for the study circle today, on October 20, 1940, Swami declared his mission. That day we celebrate as Avatar Declaration Day. And Avatar Declaration Day invites us to remember, reflect, and live his teachings. So that especially the love all and serve all, so that we follow, consider that what is what. And before we share, let's make sure we're on the same page about the 5 human values that we're talking about. Can somebody share what those human values are? Ravindra?
Saira. So, truth, right of action, peace, love, and non-violence, these just cannot stay slogans. We'll have to incorporate these in our houses and in our workplaces as much as possible. Saira.
Yeah, thank you, Saira. Earlier, it's easier to say, but practicing them is very difficult. We need to understand how do we even start on considering them practice and what are those exactly, and where do we start and how do we start? I think, can this generation give me some idea like how we start about it? Do you have a yet?
Simple things like not wasting money, time, and food, using what limited energy we have on the right things. All these things are easier said than done, but today's youth loses focus on all of these on a daily basis.
Thank you. Let's do some simple round of sharing. Like, please speak from your heart and what are the strengths and what are weaknesses and how you want, what you want to cover with the part of this. Can I ask Manoj?
Sairam, I am always trying to do 10 things at the same time. I do my daily prayers, but I'm not sure if they are deep and focused. I don't know how to prioritize them and give the right amount of time and energy for my daily stuff.
Thank you. What about Karthik?
Sairam, I enjoy hosting and bringing food, and sometimes I overdo it and we end up with extra food that's not planned for. So my problem is usually not the quality, but it's the quantity of
Interesting. What about them?
Sairam, I have a OCD problem, as simple as that. As being a perfectionist, I don't know if I'm wasting time or money on grandeur or not.
Sairam, everyone here knows how hard I work every day, yet my speech can be sharp when I'm stressed. I mean one thing, but I say another. My intent is good, yet the results are devastating.
What do you think?
Sairam, even the most complex problems in life have a simple solution according to Swami. He has given daily sadhana techniques to overcome these complex problems.
Swami told us, my life is a message, but towards the end, he changed it to your life should be my message. So it's not just slogan, we have to live in those messages in our daily life. So what is something that we want to take over for the next week that we want to practice? Let's put some list over.
Absolutely. Let me start. I will show up on time. I will be present and I will be respectful.
And the thing is, I choose service over show up.
Yeah, as you were speaking, I heard, I got one more thought. So I will keep peace inside and I will respect everyone.
And the thing is, no waste, only sharing together from our arcade point of. And let's. Thank you. That was a good session that we had today. Hope everybody had some takeaways from this discussion today. And takeaways cannot be like a to-go boxes that we take and put it in the fridge and use when the food is stale. I mean, we literally have to consider that, keep it in mind and practice them. So let's go home and identify whatever we discussed today, practice them next week, and come back and see where we are and how far we progress and what's the next steps are. So that ends the study session today.
Thank you, Brother Prasad. Thank you everyone for those all those inspiring thoughts. Let's keep practicing as a family and let's make Swami proud. And thank you, Swami. We will end with one Om and three Shantis. Om.
Such a wonderful discussion and amazing lesson too. However, it is easier to absorb than to implement. Next, we see how easy it is to get carried away by our choices and priorities.
Isn't it Avatarhood Day at the center today? They have sent hundreds of messages for us to be on time. How come you're still getting ready, Sai? Come on, man.
Coming in 2 minutes, just one last message.
Practice starts at 8:30 and it takes 10 minutes to drive there.
I'll be fine. 2 minutes.
8:28.
I'm going now. I should have put this away a little bit earlier. Too many Insta messages to catch up. Oh my god.
Rajiv, this Dolby Atmos microphone is truly one of its kind. Excellent clarity, expensive, but this one is last one in the stock. One second, Master. Sure, no problem. Shortage of $100 for medical seva. I like this, Bhaskar. Let me take this. Try it. If it doesn't meet your requirements, you can always return it within 30 days. 1 second, Bhaskar.
Rajiv, Sairam, did you check my message about service requirements?
Let me see what I could do. Sairam. Bhaskar, I'm going to take this. You have written policies, right? If I don't like, I can always return it, right? Awesome, yes. Just keep the receipt with you. Keep the receipt here. Thank you. Thank you, Bhaskar.
That looks like a lot of us. Yeah. Do you know how many people are coming? I think around 60 people, but members will bring the family members and friends, right? It will be more people. Do you know exactly how many people are RSVP? Oh, most of them never RSVP at any event. So just safe side, maybe we can double the amount, like 60 to 120, so that we can be safer. Sounds good, but it's safe side we can keep it.
I cannot find my shoe. I cannot find my budget book.
No, not again, man. Why should I bring your shoe? Your shoe probably is somewhere next to the couch or something. I don't know, man. Don't
What
even
do you
move
mean?
on.
You know which couch? I cannot find my shoe.
Oh, you're right here. It is right here. You are right. We said we will leave by 8:15. What are you doing this morning? Instagram meetings all morning. Get ready. We cannot be late for Sai Center. Swami is waiting for us. It is. We said 8:15. It's 8:32. Come on.
Friday night party, Saturday lunch, and then Saturday night again Diwali party. This is what is going to happen. I'm so out of energy when I need it the most.
I know Swami's avatar day, big day for us, and you are my brother, Kambi. I mean, you should have the energy that I have. Come on, lesson learned. Next time we should not do this. You know. So where's your bhajan book? Bhajan. Right here. Swami is seeing you, and you are not seeing Swami. Swami, it's not.
I'm ready.
Relax, man. Take a breath.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Take a breath.
Let's go. Finally out of trouble.
Let's watch how things unfold on Avatar Decoration Day.
Our humble pranams at Swami's lotus feet. Sairam everyone. Thank you for coming to our center's Avatar Declaration Day. Hope you're all doing good. A few people are yet to come. I believe it's a Diwali weekend. Let's give them some time to come in and settle in. In the meantime, we'll start with 3 Ohms and Sai Gayatri.
Hey, where is Damnesh ji? I don't know. He is supposed to be here by now. Let me call him real quick. I'm not sure how to set it up. Naresh ji, where exactly you are? I need some help to set up this mixer. Can you guide me a little bit? Sure, we will keep the level moderate, right? For all sure. Okay, for lead singer as well as the chorus. Sure. What else? Okay, we will set it up. We'll adjust the volume later. Good. Okay, that way we can reduce the feedback, right? Perfect. Thank you so much. Please rush, okay? I'll be waiting. Thank you.
Is everything okay, Brother Ranjish? Very good. Sairam everyone. Let's again resume Sai Gayatri.
I'm sorry, I'm late. Parking took longer than I expected. I bought sufficient food because there may be visitors from India and Ohio. If we have a leftovers, we'll figure it out.
Arey, that's a lot of food boxes. Aren't we expecting 75 people? It looks like you can feed 200 people with that. We're definitely going to have some food coma today.
Sairam brothers, I brought a brand new Atmos speakers and mic system which could tremendously improve our quality of singing. I'm very happy to share this news with you all.
Rajiv, I really wished you discussed this with me before. We have enough microphones in the center which are of high quality. And this is not really the microphone is the issue. It's a user who uses these microphones.
I should have discussed with you, but can we at least give a try for using for this Avatar Day? And it's my money, I bought this.
I know, Rajiv. I know it's your personal funds, and I appreciate that. But this could have been a avoidable expense. I think we have committed to a Seva activity, and we could have used those funds for those Seva activities.
Agree with you, Mangesh. Can we continue?
Sure. Let me propose this. Let's continue with the current mic so that we are not losing time. After the program, let's meet and decide our service commitments are the first priority.
साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवा.
Sairam, sorry. Extremely sorry. I came with both the brothers. One Thambi is missing. I don't know where Sai is. We got a speeding ticket. It has not been a good day so far. Sorry. Oh my God, that was not the intent. Sorry, Ranjesh. I wanted to really help you with all this AV thing. We got really late. Hopefully you called. Ram Narration got all the help. Hopefully he was useful. Sairam.
Thank you. Let us please settle down. We can again start with a calm mind and everything should go well. Saishwaraya vidmahe Satyadevaya dhimahi
Sairam
Tanna
brothers.
sarva.
Sairam brothers, apologize for being late. Just got a message from my friend. Anyway, I'll keep this away. Sairam, sorry for that.
Sairam everyone, this is not just another day. This is Swami's Avatar Declaration Day. We should show that respect and commitment to Swami. Swami is already here after we said the first 3 ohms. Let's please get our acts together and start one more time. Let's start with the bhajan. Please, Sairam. Sairam, Brother Ravi, let's start. Manasa bhajore. Sairam, Brother Ranjesh, what's going on? The power is out. Swami's video is playing. The audio system is not working. What's going on here? Swami.
Sairam, please all be calm down. And what message Swami is giving, watch that.
30 సంవత్సరాలు 40 సంవత్సరాల నుండి కూడా మీరు ఇక్కడ ప్రవేశిస్తున్నారు.
You have been visiting since 30 to 40 years.
ప్రబోధనలు ఎన్నో వింటున్నారు.
You have been listening to Bhagavan.
కర్మణ నప్రజా ధనేన త్యాగేనైకి అమృతత్వమానసు అని అనేక రకములుగా బోధిస్తున్నాం.
Bhagavan taught repeatedly, it is a sacrifice. Why are you here?
ఇది ప్రయోజనం లేనటువంటిది.
It's all useless.
కనుక ఒక్కటైనా మనం ఆచరణలో పెట్టి చాలు, అన్ని చేయనక్కర్లేదు.
At least practice one.
ఏమిటి నా ఆచరణ?
What is that you should practice?
ఏమిటి నా ప్రీతి?
What is that he?
ఏంది నా ఇష్టము?
What is that Swami likes?
ఒక్కటే.
Only one.
ప్రేమ ప్రేమ ప్రేమ.
Only love.
అది ఏ సాయి యొక్క శక్తివంతమైనటువంటి అస్త్రము.
That is the powerful weapon.
మీకు ఎవరికైనా ఇన్విటేషన్స్ పంపించామా?
Have any one of you received invitation?
రామని కోరామా?
Is there any announcement?
లేదు.
No.
ఈ ప్రేమ యొక్క ఆకర్షణే ఇన్ని రకమైనటువంటి వ్యక్తులను ఇక్కడ చేస్తూ ఉంటున్నారు.
It is the attraction of love that brought you all here.
ప్రేమ చేత సాధించలేనటువంటిది లోకంలో ఒక్కటి లేదు.
In this world that you cannot, there is nothing you cannot achieve with love.
ఏదో కొన్ని దాంట్లో కొన్ని మాత్రమే సాధించవచ్చును, కానీ ప్రేమ చేత భగవంతుని కూడా తన చేతిలో హస్తగతం గావించుకొని ఆడించవచ్చు.
With love you can have God on hand and make him dance.
For guiding us. We will continuously go through this path of self-realization, tame our mind, and live the Sai way, which is your way. Let us all calm down and with clear mind, let's start the bhajan again. Sai Ram. We love you, dear Sai. We love you. We love you, dear Sai. we began with, my life is my message. Tonight, we accepted, your life is my message. By the way, who is that old gentleman? I have not seen him in the center anywhere. Is that what people call divine intervention? Thank you, Swami. Sairam brothers, we had so many interruptions, but by Swami's grace, everything went well. And we even felt his presence here. Please reflect any thoughts you might have on this wonderful, eye-opening day.
Let me go first. Swami's grace is unbelievable, despite all the interruptions and all our issues with being late, not prioritizing our Sai Center event. His grace is unimaginable. Dear Swami, I will pledge to be more committed and resourceful. I derive all my energy from you, Swami. I will use that energy to strengthen myself and my spiritual commitment to the Sai way. I must always keep my inner peace and not allow my mind to get in the way. If a man has to get rid of restfulness, he needs to have love towards Swami and obey the command of Swami. This is Swami's words, who has declared Avatar Day. Sai Ram.
I should keep my phone in silent when come to Sai Center. I feel I'm wasting a lot of precious time on excessive phone usage. Maybe this is Swami's message for me. Time is precious. Make use of it more effectively. Sai Ram.
I'm cautious next time of packing the food for the event. For today, I'll keep the food freezer, and tomorrow I'll distribute the food to shelters. Next time, I'll plan accordingly. Thank you. Sai Ram.
Now that I reflect, I should be mindful on where we spend our money. Instead of spending money on these speakers, which are not needed at this time, I should have thought about this and spent on or provided that money to Seva, where it would have been used for Lord Mani Seva activities. Anyways, I have the receipt for the speakers that I got. I will return it. Sai Ram, everyone. I did get frustrated with all the chaos that was happening around me, and even spoke harshly to an elderly uncle. But in my role, I am expected to keep the cool and not get frustrated. I sincerely apologize to all of you, and I thank Swami for guiding me through this chaos, showing his presence felt, and also constantly reminding me that you cannot always oblige, but you can speak obligingly. And also, being in the administrative role, I am supposed to behave in a manner which is befitting to this role of mine for Swami and the center. Again, today taught me that it is all his play, and we just have to surrender ourselves to his will. In spite of all his chaos, or because this chaos happened, he showed himself here and made us feel his presence. I cannot thank Swami enough. I would take this day as a day of awakening for myself, and what I was thinking in the middle of the day as a bad day turned out to be a
divine day. Thank you, Swami. Jai Sai Ram.
Saying or presuming that our life is Swami's message is a path that must be tread with utmost caution. Any deviation from the stipulated path transforms it into your message, not his. However, one can aspire to make my life Swami's message a living reality. It is not a declaration, but a journey, one that begins with the simplest acts, loving and caring, avoiding waste of precious resources, refraining from judgment, being kind and tolerant, just and truthful, and much more. Each of us resonates with certain aspects of Swami's teachings, perhaps a saying, a gesture, or a moment that touched our hearts. All we need to do is integrate that resonance into our daily practice. So, as we reflect on this, the question is, what is your way of life to live his message?
Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food. My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message, expansion is my life.
Whether it's a holiday or a working day, rain or shine, Bhagavan is consistent in giving everyone darshan. Swami is prompt. Swami is always on time.
Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food.
From a small group of people who visit Swami, today the numbers have swelled to thousands and thousands. Why?
No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death. No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death.
And the people who flock come from all over the world. Why?
Sathya, Dharma, Ananda, Prema, Shanti, Ananda, Shri Sai, Sathya Sai, Prema Sai, Jai Jai, Shri Mama Sathya Prema Mama Jai Jai. Love is my form, truth is my prayer, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my prayer, bliss is my food.
Swami is sweet in his speech, ever smiling, extremely polite, and forever willing.
My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message, expansion is my life. Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food.
Respect to parents, elders and leaders, love and concern for others, and very patient.
My life is my message, expansion is my life. My life is my message, expansion is my life.
Swami loves all and serves all.
My life is my message, expansion is my bliss is my food.
Sai Ram, how was that? I have to reveal a secret here, actually. Aren't our brothers natural actors? Yes. I should tell it because none of the dialogues there were in the script as it is. They all made them up, just understanding the story on the spot. That's why it looked so natural. Thank you again so much. We will try to pull more of your talents out. Let's move on to the medley, men's medley, and followed by Aarti. Thank you.
Sairam, everyone. Just one request from me before we start the medley. When we offer the medley, I request everybody whose hands are free to clap the loudest. Trust me, you will see the energy. No, while we are doing the bhajans, not before the bhajans. You will see the energy totally manifest differently. All right? Thank you. Sairam. Devi Sai Ma, Devi Saraswati Ma,
Devi Sai Ma, Devi Saraswati Ma,
Devi Bhavani Ma, Kali Kapalini Ma, Jagadodharini Ma, Devi Daya Karo Ma,
Devi Daya Karo Ma,
Sathya Sai Daya Karo Ma,
Sathya Sai Daya Karo Ma,
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Om Namo Om.
Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namo,
Gangadhara Har Gauri Vara,
Gangadhara Har Gauri Vara,
Kailasanatha Namo, Kailasanatha Namo, Gangotrivasa Shri Sai Dena, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Om Namo Om.
Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namo,
Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Om.
Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namo,
Shri Kari Kripa Kari Kshemam Kari Saishwari,
Shri Kari Kripa Kari Shivam Kari Sai Shri,
Shankari Abhayankari Shubhankari Saishwari,
Shankari Abhayam Kari Subham Kari Sai Shri,
Shri Kari Kripa Kari Kshemam Kari Saishwari,
Shri Kari Kripa Kari Shivam Kari Sai Shri,
तांडव केली प्रिय करी भैरवी प्रणयंकरी,
तांडव केली प्रिय करी भैरवी प्रलयंकरी,
सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी,
सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी,
अम्ब सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी दया करी महेश्वरी,
सर्वेश्वरी सुंदरी
शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय
शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः
शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः शिव शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय साई माँ काली कपालिनी माँ जय जय साई माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय साई माँ परम शिवानी माँ जय जय साई माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जय जय साई माँ जगदोधारिणी माँ जय जय साई माँ निरुपम गुण सदना चरणा नीरज दल नयना काशायांबर वेशा धारण कलियुग अवतारा नित्य रंजना निर्मल चरिता निरुपम योगेन्द्रा महातेज नटराज विराजा आश पाश नाश ईशा महातेज नटराज विराजा आश पाश नाश ईशा देवी भवानी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ दया करो साई माँ कृपा करो साई माँ जयपति निवासिनी माँ सत्य साई भवानी माँ
जयपति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
जयपति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी
जयपति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः
ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमो
शिव शिव हर हर हराय नमः ओम हर हर शिव शिव शिवाय नमः
शिव शिव हर हर हराय नमो हर हर शिव शिव शिवाय नमो
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा।
ढम 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 ढमरू बाजे, धिमि तक मृदंग बाजे, हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा,
हर हर महादेवा, हर हर महादेवा।
जय जग जननी मां, जय मां, जय मां, जय मां, साई शिव शंकरी, साई परमेश्वरी,
शंकरी साई परमेश्वरी,
अम्बे भवानी मां,
अम्बे भवानी मां,
जगदम्बे भवानी
जगदम्बे भवानी मां।
धिमित धिमित धिम, धिमित धिमित धिम, नाचे भोलानाथ। ओम
दिवित दिवित दिम, दिवित दिवित दिम, नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे
नाचे
भोलानाथ,
भोलानाथ,
नाचे
नाचे
भोलानाथ,
भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ।
मृदंग बोले शिव 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 ओम,
रंग बोले शिव 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 ओम,
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम,
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम,
वीणा बोले साई राम, साई राम,
वीणा बोले साई राम, साई राम,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ, नाचे
नाचे भोलानाथ,
भोलानाथ,
नाचे
नाचे
भोलानाथ,
भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
शिव नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे
नाचे
भोलानाथ,
भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ, शिव नाचे भोलानाथ,
नाचे भोलानाथ,
धिमित धिमित धिम, धिमित धिमित धिम, नाचे भोलानाथ। ओम जय जगदीश गणेश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्ति महेश्वर ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे मातपिता गुरुदैवं मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्रशयना ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओ साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल हारति अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की परमं पवित्रं बाबा
विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थ इष्टार्थ मोक्ष प्रदातं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि sacred ash miraculous Baba's creation flowing from his blessing hands holy creation granting us the greatest work God's divine protection beloved Baba grant us liberation beloved Baba grant us liberation paramam pavitram Baba vibhutim paramam vichitram leela vibhutim
परमार्थ इष्टार्थ मोक्ष प्रदानं बाबा विभूतिम् इदमाश्रयामि बाबा विभूतिम्
इदमाश्रयामि साई ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविः ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिनः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति